7th standard. I welcome you all for this new session. So today we are in the last class of lesson 1. So by today we will be completing lesson 1. So do you know that? Okay, if you don't know, just try to complete all the exercise so that you will have a plan what all is finished and what we have to revise for the exams. Okay, so what we are going to see today is little different from whatever we have seen so far. So first class, let me take a short recall to explain you whatever we have seen so far. So first, pronom sujet we saw, that is all the subject. Je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle. So 8 subjects are there. First we saw that. Secondly, we saw ER verbs. The verbs which ends with ER is called as first group of verbs in French. So I already said there are 3 groups. So one is ER, second is IR, and third is RE. So out of this 3 group, first group regular verbs endings we saw in the last 2 classes. So first class I was teaching you pronom sujet. Second class I taught you all the verbs and their endings. So I'll recall the endings. Just hear it once and then we'll proceed. So endings of ER is E, ES, E, ONS, EZ, ENT. So this endings will suit according to the pronom sujet. That is, according to the subject, you have to substitute these endings. Okay, fine. So we have covered all the revision. Now we will get into the today's topic. So any idea what is today's topic? Any idea? Do you have any idea? So far we have seen subject and verb, right? So singular and plural is going to be done today. So far you have been conjugating according to the subject. Now I am going to divide all the 8 subjects into singular first and plural second. So that is what I have divided and showed in the board. I will just explain this and then slowly we will get into the topic. Okay. So the topic number of this exercise is 7. Okay, exercise number 7. So what we are going to see today is, left hand side I have written the singular form and right hand side I have written the plural form. Singular in French is called as singulier in French. Okay, singulier, plural, singulier, plural. So that's why I have written the French spelling. So don't confuse. Okay. Now, so I have conjugated a verb. Okay, just as an example, I have taken parler verb. What verb is this? Parler. Okay, what I have done with the verb parler? First, I have just taken the verb and I have conjugated it one by one. For example, so far whatever we have seen, je parle, tu parles, il, elle parle. So only 4 subjects I have written here. Subject number 1 is je, tu, il, elle. Now whatever I have written in the left hand side is singular. Okay. So out of this singular, there are things we have to remember. This is first person singular. Okay. Je is first person singular. Tu is second person singular. Okay. Il, elle is third person singular. So you have to remember this. Once again, je first person singular, tu second person singular, and third person singular is il or elle. So remember this. And according to je, you know what ending we have to do. E. Tu, es. Il or elle, e. So these are all endings we have revised so far. We are done. Now this is the left hand side part. If this is first person singular, the plural form of this is this one, nous. The plural form of je is nous. Je is nothing but I. Okay. The plural form of je is nous. Nous means we. Okay. So I don't want to write it in English. If I write, you will start translating each and every word. So that's why I don't want to encourage that, and that's why please note what is being written here. Je. Whenever I write je in singular, in case if I want to change this the same sentence into plural, what I have to do? I have to take out the je and I have to use what? Nu. Okay. So only for je I have to replace nu. I should not replace vous or il or al for je. That is wrong, because first person singular is I and first person plural is we. So je should be replaced with nu. Point number 1 over. Now point number 2, that is second person singular. Second person singular is tu. Whenever I see tu in singular form and I want to change the sentence into plural form, what I have to do? We have to choose vous. We have to choose what? Vous. So you know the spelling of vous, V-O-U-S, but we should not pronounce the S when we speak in French. Okay. So the plural form of tu is vous. Okay. Now il or al. So this is third person singular, right? Third person singular. Third person singular of il and al is il, al. That is, we have to add a s. We have to add the s to the subject. So now we are done with this subject. Okay. Now I will tell you what you have to done to the what has to be done to the verb. As you change this, automatically what ending should be done? E should be added to je, right? The same way, when you change je to nu, the ending also should change as ons. For example, whenever there is a nu, what should be added? We should add ons to the radical. Okay. The same method for tu. See, tu is written, parle is written. Okay. So for tu, es is the ending. Once I change this sentence into plural form, what I have to do? Vous parlez. That is ez I have to do. Okay. Il or al in the singular form, I have added a e, that is singular form. If I am going to change this phrase into plural form, I have to do ils, ell, and the same time ent. Okay. So this is must. Please don't forget this. Now we are going into the explanation and application method. Okay. What we are going to do is, we have learned something here. We are going to apply it in an exercise. Okay. Now you might have a doubt. Sir, why should we change the sentence into singular to plural? Any idea why you have to change? In case if you write something, okay, that in a singular format, okay. Example, I say, he is watching a movie. Okay, he is watching a movie. So this boy is watching a movie. Okay, so that's a singular form. Or example, I am having a pen. Now if I change this into plural form, what do you have to do? We will say what? We are having a pen. Okay, I am is changed into we are, and he is having a pen, that will be changed to they are having a pen. So because he here is il, and when it comes to ils, that becomes they. Okay, here it is singular and here it is plural. The same application we are going to do in French. Okay, let's do with an example that makes our work easier. Okay, so this is nothing but I have splitted out all the sentence from exercise number 7. Okay, so what I am going to do is, first I am going to analyze what is there. Okay, first sentence is il est étudiant. So we will split the sentence into 3 format. That is subject, verb, object. Object, yeah, we'll be considering object, but at the same time we have to see the subject first. The subject should be changed into plural. So what we have to do? This ILS will be, IL should be changed as ILS. The first thing what I have to do with subject is over. Second, what I have to do? According to the subject, the verb should be appearing here, right? So if the subject is il here, the verb is a, that is être verb. Okay, so in the être verb, what we will do for ILS? Do you remember the conjugation for ILS? That is nothing but SONT. Ils ont. Now whatever is written here is étudiant. First we will repeat that. Etudiants is written, but something is wrong. That is, when I change here as plural form, I have to definitely add this yes. I'll tell you how to add that yes. In case if there is IL yes, just add an S. That is, we have added only one yes, add that. In case if al is written, for example, I take this eel and if I put al, when I repeat this here, ELL ES. What is here now? ES is here. So you have to take this and add ES. This is just for an example. Okay. So this is not the answer. The question is IL. So we will do ILS and secondly just add an S. So done. Now second sentence, eel am longley. The same thing. First point is ILS. Second, the verb is AIME. First we will repeat that AIM is the radical. So seeing the subject, what we have to add? ENT. Il am l'anglais et français. Here l'anglais and français is a what? It's a subject. For example, it's a language. For this language we should not add a s. Okay, that is the point. There are not many English and many French, so no need to add it. See the next sentence. Il déteste les maths. So first thing what I am doing, ILS. This detest I am going to take the radical DETEST. Since ILS is there, the ending is ENT. The ending is ENT. Now repeat what is there. Already that is in plural. Les maths. Il a un cours de piano. So even if it is converted to plural, the piano class is one class. There are not many piano classes. So what? Il, for this il has changed into ILS. One is done. Second, it is our verb conjugation. In our verb it is a. But when I changed il to ILS, the pronunciation of this one will be on. Conjugation and as well as the pronunciation. Il on un cours de piano. So far we have converted 1, 2, 3, 4 sentences. We have 2 more. Let's do that and then we will revise once again. Now if you see in this new sentence, there are 2 verbs. One is verb number 1 and this is verb number 2. Dessiner is drawing. Okay. Il am dessiner. Okay. So what I am going to do, I am not going to change second verb. It should be staying in the same state. What verb is conjugated which is next to the subject? So first I will take IL and convert it into ILS. Job 1 is done. And second job is AIME. So the radical is AIM. So what I have to add? ENT. Dessiner. Repeat whatever it is. Now we are in the last sentence. Il est content. So identify what verb is this? It is être verb. So first we will change this ILS. Être verb. ILS is SONT. Conjugation is SONT. Content. CONTENTS. Add a S here to make it plural. Okay, content is an adjective. Content means happy. Now I am just going to recall whatever we have seen. So first thing what we have done is we have taken the singular and the plural form. After doing that, what we are analyzing is we are analyzing all the subjects. The subjects are first person singular, second person singular, third person singular is on the left hand side. Okay, and on the right hand side, what is given? First person plural, second person plural, third person plural. Even if you have a doubt on this, if you take the example verb which is in your book, okay, from lesson 1, you could see they will split the singular form separate and plural form separate. That means if you get this in singular form and if you want to change this sentence into plural form, what you have to do? You have to take the equivalent of it, that is straight. Je, nous. Tu, vous. Il or elle, il, elle. Okay. The same way, here it is E and here it is ONS. Here it is ES, EES and here it is EZ. Here it is E and here it is ENT. So according to the subject, we have to change the plural form. So this kind of plural form you will get in 1 or 2 lessons, that is lesson number 2 or lesson number 3. Now in this lesson, they are asking only one subject to be converted, that is il. Because this activity is done by one single boy and they want to convert this into plural form, and that's what they have done. Okay, so here il is converted as ILS, and secondly what we do is we identify what verb is there. So we must know the verbs. So être verb, avoir verb, aller verb, you just studied in 6th standard. So seeing the être verb, what is the conjugation of ILS in être verb? If it is subject is ILS, the conjugation of être verb is sont. So 2 jobs are done. And third, we have to see the object. Object is étudiant. Étudiant, since it is plural, we are adding an S. Even if you have that doubt, seeing this ILS, you can add here. Here same thing is followed, but we have not add any S because it is a language. Language is not a plural form, it is a singular form. And les maths. In maths there are different kinds of maths. Business maths is there, so S is added. Ils ont un cours de piano. So they are going for a one piano class. There is not different piano class. Il aime dessiner. So here il aime dessiner. There are 2 verbs, verb 1 and verb 2. But what we have to search is a verb which is very near to the subject, which is very next to the subject. So am is the verb which is very next to the subject. So we change the plural format of it, that is ENT. Done. Il est content. The meaning is he is happy. Il est content. Here ILS first is changed, and according to the verb it is être verb, so SONT is added, and finally content is an adjective. So when they are happy, I have to add a S, because if a single person is happy, we no need to say in a plural form. We will say he is happy. When they are happy, that means we have to denote that S here to say there are n number of people sitting and they feel happy. So this is it, and today's class we saw what? Plural. So just remember this, it's very important. In 7th standard you will learn this, and this will come till 12th standard. So the same format if you follow, that is left hand side and right hand side, you will not have any confusions. This needs little bit of practice, so please sit and revise this just for 20 minutes and that's enough. So today's work is done, and today's online test is same, that is mettez au pluriel. This exercise I will ask in the form of questions with multiple choice questions. You have to answer it in the online portal, and that's your online test. And your homework for today is complete lesson 1 in your classwork. So lesson 1 is done. Next class we are going to see lesson 2. So before that, complete vocabulary and French passage and all the exercise and grammar part. Okay, so that's your job to be done. So kindly finish it and be happy and also be safe. Okay children, mettez au pluriel. Revise it well. Merci, bonne journée.